I've always had a knack for finding the unusual, and my latest obsession is flipping weird items on eBay. It started as a casual hobby, just browsing through the bizarre listings, but soon turned into a full-blown treasure hunt. You wouldn't believe the things people sell online. One of my first finds was a vintage taxidermy squirrel dressed as a cowboy. I stumbled upon it at a local thrift store, and I couldn't resist. I paid $10 for it, thinking it was just a quirky conversation starter. But when I listed it on eBay, I was shocked to see it sell for over $100. The buyer was thrilled, claiming it would be the centerpiece of his weird art collection. Who knew a stuffed squirrel could fetch that kind of money? Then there was the time I found a collection of old VHS tapes at a garage sale. Among them was a copy of the best of the worst infomercials. I thought it was a joke, but I listed it anyway, and it turned out to be a gold mine. Nostalgia hit hard, and collectors were eager to relive those late-night TV moments. I sold that tape for $30, and it was just gathering dust in someone's attic. I also ventured into the world of oddities with a vintage dental mold. Yes, you heard that right, a mold of someone's teeth from the 1970s. I found it in a box of random items at an estate sale. I had no idea who would want it, but I listed it with a humorous description, and to my surprise, it sold within days. Turns out, there's a niche market for dental memorabilia. Who knew? Another memorable flip was a collection of bizarre Christmas ornaments. There was a pickle ornament, a potato, and even a slice of pizza. I bought the whole box for $5, thinking it would be a fun addition to my holiday decor. But when I put them up for sale, they attracted a lot of attention. People love quirky holiday decorations, and I ended up selling each ornament for $10. It's amazing how something so odd can bring joy to others. Of course, not every item is a winner. I once bought a vintage clown doll that I thought would be a hit. I paid $20 for it, thinking it had that creepy charm. But when I listed it, it barely got any views. I ended up keeping it as a Halloween decoration, and let me tell you, it's terrifying. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. Flipping weird items on eBay has taught me a lot about the value of the unusual. It's not just about making money. It's about the stories behind each item. Every piece has its own history, and sharing that with potential buyers makes the experience even more rewarding. Plus, it's a thrill to see how much someone is willing to pay for something you found in a dusty corner of a thrift shop. So, if you ever find yourself bored or looking for a side hustle, dive into the world of flipping weird items. You never know what treasures you might uncover, and the stories you'll collect along the way are just as valuable as the cash in your pocket.